Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome to episode 1 of Knotcraft for the Beginner. Now, these days, there's a lot of interest in decorative rope work. Oh, yeah. People write in all the time asking, how do I get started in the exciting world of knotting? So I created this channel to help people improve their crafting skills and answer that burning question. And you'll see how easy it is to untangle the mystery of the sailor's arts and create beautiful items that will amaze your friends. Now, how far you take it is entirely up to you. But let me caution you, the chances of contracting knotitis is high. It's an illness that compels you to put knots on everything and has no known cure. But fear not, it's a painless and satisfying hobby. I've put together a 3-part series that I hope you'll find informative and entertaining. Now, just a note on part 1. It's done in presentation format. The following videos are in real time. Now, I've been crafting for many years, but creating content is a new adventure, so in that sense, I'm a beginner as well. My intention is to share what I've learned and hopefully open new doors for you, and I look forward to working and growing our community together. Now, in part 1, we'll look at the 4 components of the studio: the work table, lighting, storage, and shelving. Part 2 is on tools, my favorite, and part 3, materials and supplies. Beyond that, we'll be doing step-by-step projects, how to do special effects, tying all kinds of knots, and a lot more. So if you're interested, and I'm guessing that's why you're here, make sure you watch all the way to the end. It helps us support the channel by tickling the algorithm, whatever that means. So let's dive in and create your new studio. Now, first up is the work table. Basic knotting requires very little space. My table measures 30 by 18 inches and is fixed in one spot. Now, we'll be starting with small projects, so an area this size will suffice. You could use any table, bench, or even the floor when tackling larger projects such as mats and splicing heavy anchor lines. The other option is a mobile workstation. To do this, we use an item called a lapboard. Now, a lapboard is nothing more than a piece of rigid wood, plastic, or laminated cardboard, preferably with low sides to prevent tools and materials from escaping. It's portable, lightweight, and is easily stored away. You can work anywhere, anytime. Now, as the name implies, it's placed on your lap and allows you to work comfortably. Now, speaking of comfort, you want to make sure that you get yourself a good, comfortable chair. It's unimportant the type, as long as you can sit for long periods of time without pain or cramping. The second component is lighting. When setting up your studio, try to utilize natural light. A sunny window is an ideal place for your workstation. But if you don't have that option, you'll need a good artificial light source. Ceiling lights, retractable hobby, or table lamps, just to name a few. Now, I recommend 2 lights to eliminate shadows and cast an even light on your table. I use photo lamps with LED bulbs, and at 100 watts each, I have all the light that I need. And because they're LED, they stay cool, use less energy, and last a long time. I've had success with them for many years, and they only cost me about $20. Now, chances are you're going to have phones, computers, and electronic devices nearby. Get yourself a good multi-port surge protector. Trust me, if the electrical grid burps, it will save you the headache and expense of replacement. Don't ask me how I know that. Number 3 is storage. Now, in the beginning, you'll have some cordage, a few tools, and some supplies. But as you journey down the knotting path, you will accumulate more and more of those items, especially cordage scraps, test pieces, and if you're like me, more tools, my favorite. The best way to keep your stuff clean, dry, and organized is by using plastic storage boxes. They come in a variety of sizes, shapes, and colors, and they're available everywhere. And they're ideal for small living spaces as well. Now, the tops can be used for an improvised work table or lapboard. And for smaller items, cigar boxes, cans, jars, or cookie tins provide space-saving storage and can fit inside larger boxes. Half-gallon milk cartons with one side cut out make excellent drawers that are cheap but effective. Last but not least is shelving. If you have a shelving unit available and the space for it, use it. It keeps your supplies and materials handy. Used units can be found on eBay, Craigslist, thrift stores, and sometimes on the curb. Now, what's that you say? No shelving? Hey, no problem. You can make your own, and here's how. Plastic or wooden milk crates are stackable in 3 ways, lightweight, and can be modified for shelves on the inside. Or they could be used for a work table. Add wooden planks or old cabinet doors and extend them to fit your space. Now, just a few things to keep in mind before we finish up. Remember that you're learning a new craft. It's an ongoing process that requires patience and time. So don't rush it. Have fun with it. Embrace your triumphs and errors equally. They're all part of the learning curve. And take breaks from time to time, especially if you feel tired or frustrated. Just put it down, walk away, don't fight it. Now, looking at other knot tiers' work will keep you inspired, motivated, and spark new ideas. Displaying your work in your studio will have the same effect. Good, bad, and perfect are just illusions. What matters is the satisfaction you feel as the creativity flows through. It's a magical feeling, and simultaneously, you'll be keeping Knotcraft alive for future generations. Well, that wraps it up for part one. Thanks for joining me. If you enjoyed it, please do me that favor, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And when you do, let me know. I welcome your comments, views, and support. The main goal is to help others have a better crafting experience, bring value to the community, and keep Knotcraft alive. So stay tuned for part two, Knot Crafting Tools, my favorite. And remember, be kind to each other. See you soon.